How much are these lights, Bob?
They were like $150 each.
Mm.
They weren't.
Have we told you that we appreciate you?
Have I told you lately that we love you?
Yep.
You asking a lot for me to remember things. But I appreciate it. Your trust.
We don't have an agenda. That makes me nervous now.
Does it really?
All that shit talking.
Does it really?
I wish I had something to go now.
Wait. Okay. Are we recording right now?
No.
Got you on video now. How much you appreciate an agenda.
Listen here.
An agenda.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
oh my gosh.
Without any camera on me, I give her so much hell about
we're gonna use softer word hell. Okay.
Okay. About typing up agenda. I'm like, Lisa, it's just you and I. We could just do it. Like, we don't need an agenda. And then now that we've come to video and we have you guys looking at us, now I need an agenda because now I'm like, what do I talk about? Sorry.
So what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna clip this out. And I'm going to have it saved on my phone so that whenever she's giving me flack, let me just pull it up.
I'm gonna roll my eyes like this. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I guess we should do the official
intro. Yeah, because we already know we're putting that in there.
Of course.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to start off?
Do I ever? I did the last 2 times. It's your turn.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the recording?
This bitch.
Okay. Maybe I forgot the intro.
I think you might have. Our intro is...
What are you looking at?
Oh, my pretend agenda.
Okay.
All right, stop fooling around.
All right. I'm sorry. Welcome, guys. It is Sunday, January the 10th, and you are here with us on Xtra With Benefits.
Xtra With Benefits. How you doing?
With your girl, Captain.
And Super.
So.
Wait. 18 more days till her birthday. Just saying. It hit my brain because she said the 10th. 18 more days.
Yo, why you put my business out there like that, though?
Happy birthday. Yep. You'll thank me later.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Perfect. In 8 days, it's her birthday. How about that?
Anyways, okay. We should have had an agenda. Okay.
All right. Well, technically, we do. Relax. Okay. All right. So, for those of you who are just joining our craziness, this is our first video version of our podcast. We normally do just audio, but due to popular demand, I'm saying, we are moving to video.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
she's kind of. Yeah, she twisted my arm. Yep.
Really? That's the story you want to go with. That's how you want to.
I'm just looking at our agenda here.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So again, our podcast is about 2 women.
Yes.
2 business women who are balancing building a production company and personal lives, and we just cover all things
from motherhood to business to entrepreneurs to politics. Do we like talking about? Yeah, we talk about politics.
We did an episode about politics.
Yeah, we did.
Go find it. I'm not going to tell you what it is.
And so this is really about real life.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So and from time to time we have guests on who we kind of work with and help guide, and we just kind of work off each other, vibe off each other, and build business partnerships.
Yeah.
So that's that about covers it. Oh, and if anyone's interested in sending us questions, we will answer them on the podcast.
We will.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know we were adding that one. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Consider added.
We're also on YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Am I missing anything else?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So,
but you can send your questions to xtrawithbenefits@gmail.com.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So just the email. So,
yep.
Okay. Awesome.
And it's the easiest way to just go there.
Mm-hmm. So make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So here's what I'm going to dive into. An article I found a while back that I kind of wanted to talk to you about. So,
Okay.
I'm going to bring it up. And when I say found, I mean the title sounded interesting. So I printed it out and never read it. All right. So 7 lessons about finding the work you were meant to do.
Oh, this should be fun.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I thought so. So, the first thing they have is you don't find your calling, you fight for it, and other lessons from people who found their passion. So it's like they kind of talk to
What was
a few
the second part?
entrepreneurs, sometimes late in life. And this is lesson. This is people who have found their passion, and they're like, kind of
Yeah.
their own little 2 cents. So, because I can see that being a thing. Like, you can't wait technically for your calling to happen. You can stumble into it. You can kind of find it through people, but like it's just sitting down waiting for it
Something
to
to come to you. You have to go to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go to it. However that comes, like your path leads you there, you fight for it, you strive for it, misinterpret it, and then found it. Like it still has to be you moving toward it.
Yes. And no one said you have to know what it is. No. Just start trying things.
That reminds me of a story.
Oh, surprise. Story time.
I can't.
What?
No, the story is about how you
Mm-hmm.
informed me
Mm-hmm.
about me finding my passion of being a producer.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'm going to do hair. I like business. I'm going to, do power business moves, and I'm going to help people in business. And I showed up on the set of Zombie Chronicles, and who knew? I was really good at being a producer, and I absolutely love it. And I do feel like it is my calling.
Yes. Because producers, they're hardworking. They are they they know how to organize and delegate. They like being
Yep, I know how to delegate.
bosses.
There you go.
All right, so let's dive deeper into this and see what else they got. Let's see. Yep, not passing. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so the first one says your calling is at the intersection of a Venn diagram of 3 things: doing something you're good at, feeling appreciated, and believing your work is making people's lives better. Anything to add to that?
I everything there is perfect, but I understand that each one of those things, like what that looks like, is different for each person. And so that's the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear those 3 things, and I would have to agree with it.
Okay.
What would be the 3? Like, what would be the actual titles of your 3 little? So the first circle is. Oh, I'm glad you're looking at it.
Doing something you're good at.
And what are you good at?
Sleeping. Oh.
Okay.
You being serious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Writing. Reading. Personal relationship with people. Meeting them where they're at.
Okay. Feeling appreciated. Do you feel appreciated?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And then making people's lives better. Do you feel that you're doing it?
I've had people tell me that, there are certain things that I've done that kind of opportunities that I've given that have helped with them. I hope I am.
Okay. All right. Now, do you find that in NXG?
Yes.
So you do feel like NXG Global Productions embodies your calling?
Yes.
Okay. Then you found your calling. Congratulations. You have found your calling.
You know what's going to happen, right?
You're going to edit it out?
No, I'm going to ask you.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Okay.
it's not an
go ahead.
interview where I'm just the only one talking.
I mean, I thought if I took over,
Uh-huh.
it might not come back to me.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what you always think.
Yeah.
And it never works.
Okay.
So, back to you.
Okay.
All right, so doing something you're good at.
I'm good
I know, so to start listing them off.
Oh, okay. I'm really good at delegating. I'm really good at showing up. I'm really good at removing excuses
Yes.
from everybody.
Yes. And for those of you who will see later, when we interview and we have guests come on, she's really good at it. It's part of the process.
Yeah.
Helping you to just
The
remove all the
process that
excuses.
she calls the elephant, which you guys have heard us talk about. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you can't.
Nope. We're diving into these questions, so
Oh.
let's dive into these
Oh,
questions.
so you're just throwing out teasers and not saying anything.
Just a taste, not the whole pie.
Oh my God. I can't stand you sometimes. All right. So, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Your calling often comes out of difficult experiences.
Where we start? Yeah, where do we start with that one?
Let's see. They said, they were talking about what lurks in that quiet place will be a defining experience, quite possibly a painful one. So this guy, he was going to be a doctor when his father was murdered in this article, this gentleman here. And he realized that he was really meant to be a teacher. So for him, that was just a defining, traumatizing moment.
So kind of coming from like a comedic standpoint, coming away from comedic standpoint right now,
Mhm.
like just that number 2, I have a couple people in mind that like I can understand that they're going through a painful thing,
Mhm.
and I'm very happy to help them, to support them, and I understand what he's saying because I understand they're going through a process, and I'm actually watching it with a couple people that I know, and I'm excited to see them on the other side of it. So I was feeling that when you read it, so.
Well, I kind of want to make it a little bit more personal.
Okay. Oh, right.
So for you,
Wait, why are you asking me questions first? I need to ask you questions.
no, because because I
Okay,
was the one that
okay.
opened the floor for
Okay.
that. That's how the rule goes.
This is how she does me.
That's
Yep.
how the rule.
Mm.
That's,
Yep.
that's the
Okay.
rule.
All right.
The person who brought it first gets to command the question. So, Dorothy, super.
Yes, Captain.
Is there a time? No. When was the time that a difficult experience kind of pushed you further or kind of opened more the door for you for your calling?
Oh my gosh, why such a difficult question? Okay, let me think for a second.
Mm-hmm.
When was the time?
And while you think, a word from our sponsors. Oh, we currently don't have any, so the door's open, guys. Sponsors, bring them on.
Yeah. There's been a couple different difficult times and what we call them pivotal moments, right?
Mhm.
And so one of them that I can recall is just when I was 24 and I was making my way down to South Florida.
Mhm.
And as you know, I grew up in Central Florida.
Mhm.
And I could have made things good there, but understanding that there was just this feeling that I was done in that area.
Mhm.
And I had no money, and I pulled myself out of whatever rut I was. $35 in my pocket, came to South Florida, did not know it was going to happen. And the steps to get to where I am now, like that, I understand that was a pivotal point, and I had no help. Like, everyone wanted me to stay. My family, like people that love you, they want you to be with them. They don't want to let you go.
Right,
And then so like
right.
when you're doing something against the grain, they don't want to help you. And not out of because they don't love you, but because they love you. And so by them holding me back, they think they're protecting me. And to fight through that, to get to South Florida, I had $35 in my pocket, a flat tire on the way here. It was just tears like all the time, and I just was fighting to get through it. And I've been in South Florida for right at 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And that pivotal point, it was the hardest time. And I did not know what I was doing day to day. I didn't know if I was going to have a job. I was sleeping in my car.
Mm-hmm.
People were like, why would you choose to be homeless? And it was one of those pivotal moments. And I wouldn't change it for the world. In that moment, I wished I could have changed it. It was scary. It was cold. I was lonely, But now I wouldn't change it for the world. And so that was one really like dangerous, scary pivotal moment that I'm so glad that I chose to be homeless. I chose to go through that adventure. I chose to be here with you. And 10 years later, God helped me through it, and then I had the stamina and the perseverance to go through it with him. And so that was one of the pivotal moments. I don't know if I ever shared this story with you.
Ooh, alrighty. I may have to take a break from makeup. Yes. It's parts of it, but not all of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You shared parts of it, but not all of it. So, well, that explains a lot about the amazing person you are.
Oh,
because
well,
I'm telling you, like, experiences like that it just you come out on the end different. There's no way you can't. There's no way you can't. And then for those people who it just builds you, and it molds you, and it pulls out of you what you didn't know you had.
Yeah.
So that's pretty well.
Yeah. Sorry. But what about you? When was a time that one of those difficult experiences came to you?
Well, it was more of a process. So